Hey, Mr. Wagner here. Hold on, we're a little horizontal, diagonal, whatever it's called. Here we go. So I'm going to just go over what we have to do on Tuesday, 21st, which happens to be my wedding anniversary. Happy yourself. All right. So if you're going to Google Classroom, in the classwork for 421, it talks about Ahsoka. And some students pointed out that we did do this before, although it was a month and a half ago or more. So I'm not sure if you brought everything home with you. If you did, you could probably hand in the stuff again. That being said, most of you forgot it anyway, so it's good to go through it. You have to know Ahsoka inside and out in order to write an essay, which starts Monday and Tuesday of next week. Then your computer freezes like mine, so you can't show anything. Here we go. Nope, computer still froze. All right, there we go. So, 21. All right, try again. View assignment. What you had to do today is take notes. Mr. Ukraine was gracious enough to go through them and explain them. And I turned them into YouTube videos. So they're up for everybody. And then they kind of like cut off real quick. And the notes originally went Maurya Ahsoka Gupta. Ahsoka was at the end of the Maurya, and he's the guy that we're going to be writing an essay about. He did some really neat things. Unfortunately, he used a lot of violence to conquer the Kalingans in India. So, if my slow computer, my son must be in a Google Hangout. I'm gonna have to cut that out. No, he's not. Wow. Okay. Why am I getting like no internet connectivity? Walking around. All right. Instructions. Okay. So, there's a quiz on Maurya and Gupta that you could go through to review. That's something you might want to do right before you do the essay later on. So at the bottom of the screen here, there's 3 different videos. It basically took you through the notes. My mouse is pointing to them. You're supposed to go Maurya, then Gupta, then Ahsoka, Maurya, Ahsoka, then Gupta. And it might have not been that clear because the way they sit on the screen is a little goofy. Then you'd fill in the blank notes. They're right here. And you might have this document or file with you. And basically just type in the fill in the blank notes. And you have to pause the video on and off in order to do this. I know some students didn't like pausing the video or it got lost a little bit. So then later in the day, back in Google Classroom, I did post this slideshow that Mr. Yukin's talking about in the video. I posted just that slideshow without Mr. Yukin talking, just the slideshow, so that you could look at the notes and then say, oh, okay, Chandra Gupta, and then like type the answer in, right? Bureaucracy is the second one, right? Created bureaucracy, a system of departments and agencies, drive the empire into, etc. Okay, so that was the first half of today's like things you have to hand in. You have to hand in 2 things to me when you do them. I made a copy of both of them for you. So you click on this, you hand it in. Boom. The other thing you have to hand in is a blank Venn chart. So it's right here. It's like the little red and white boxes. And then you click on that, and it looks like, where you're sitting. Over there is Maurya. Over there is Gupta. And in the middle is what both have in common. The numbers are suggestions about how many things you should have. 4 things, 3 similarities, boom. And then you hand that in. The Venn chart's an easy way to kind of think about the information, but then try to like make your brain think about like what makes them similar and different. Means you have to know it already and make it like stick in there better, hopefully. It's harder to do than just tell me the definition. So then you have to hand that in when you're done with it. And it made a copy for everybody. So you hand that in. This Tuesday might be the last time we do a Newsella for a while. So there is a Newsella that you click on. And you do want to check when you take a Newsella that this one on ancient India changed the world. If you get like a 25, you need to check in and see if it says 25, because if you have a 25, you have to try it again and keep handing it in. A dozen students a week or so, I'd say, send an email. Well, why did I get an F on that, or 50, or whatever it may be? I'm like, well, that's what you got in Newsella. you can always change the reading level to like 600 or 550, and then do the easiest version and then hand it in. And if you do every version and you still fail it, then you have to send me a message and say, hey, Mr. Wagner, can you reset it? And then hand it back in. And since we're kind of going easy on you, that's fine with me. I'll have reset it a million times until you get the score that you want. So that was today's lesson 417. I'm going to make a video, try to make a video for definitely from here on out. Plus, I am meeting with students 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, in order to talk about the document-based question. It sounds like scary, like it's not really that hard, and I'll talk you through it. All right, good luck, good homeworking, stay safe, be well, make sure you get everything done for all your classes, and always ask us questions. We're here for you guys, and we do miss you. All right. Unless this computer freezes any